Hello everyone and now welcome to a 2v2 matchup. This game is going to be between Fukaimori, Soulful, MartialSpirit, and Linger, and let's get this game underway. Here we have Soulful spawning as the red human. There is Raven TT, also known as Fukaimori, going up against, this is going to be Ji Yanling, who is MartialSpirit, and then down across here we have Linger. Alright, needed to pull. Well, the overlay is temporarily not working, not quite sure why. Perhaps 2v2 matchups, it just doesn't want to work for me right now as we are getting this game underway. Alright, game underway now. Yeah, that little circle, I never realized how non-circular it was. Maybe this is like a stretching? No, that's actually how it's supposed to look, right? They added the side, so yeah, I guess the world of Azeroth, isn't a perfect sphere like Earth, and it's like kind of elongated in the middle as well. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. Speed building on the barracks. Interesting call here. Speed building on this barracks for a little bit of time, and that barracks will be done slightly faster. Farm now going to get trained up here. This is on Knollwood, a 2v2 map, and well, we are looking at a more speed building on this barracks here, so perhaps the aggression is going to be quick. Human player also doing a similar thing here. So the human player down to the south actually sped built his barracks faster than his opponent, and this may be because of timing to try and clear out this mercenary camp here. Timings is always incredibly important. You're going to see a wisp hang out over to the left, see that it is not going to be spawning to the left side here, and well, that does mean that there's going to be a lot of aggression in this valley in between these areas here. So right, this little river connecting these areas between the two human bases is going to be the difference. Are we going to be looking at militia being called in? Yes, militia being called in from one side, and Ji Yanling actually going to go call ahead militia and go after the expansion location. We're not going to get militia wars here in 2021 right next to this mercenary camp. Alright, mercenary camp will be cleared up here in just a moment. Null Assassin spreading out that poison damage across multiple units. Militia, while still having a little bit of time, as that rock golem should get taken down pretty quick. Meanwhile, back off here, Goblin Merchant Shop is going to clear up a 5 or a 3-3-3 creep camp. Not going to give level 2. Meanwhile, the red army here going to get level 2, pick up a Gloves of Haste. A rather weak item for such a difficult creep camp. Yeah, gloves of haste off of an orange creep camp next that dropped from a rock golem. I don't know if that it's been such a long time since I've played on Knollwood, whether or not that was an adjusted item drop. I think that was a rather weak drop there, as we're looking at the Crypt Lord now coming out here, getting a little bit of a entangled mess as Linger comes in and entangles that ghoul. Ghoul will end up getting taken down. One more shot. Is he going to go for the deny? Yes, he does get the deny off there, as the Crypt Lord continuing to clear things up here. Keeper of the Grove and Archmage both nearby. Meanwhile, Archmage here has cleared up, picked up there's a circlet of nobility and also has dust of appearance. Meanwhile, the Archmage having claws of attack +5. Units still looking to engage here, and all of the armies are just pretty much spread out across multiple locations. Difficult time trying to get any clear lines drawn, as units are joining in on the battle, wondering, hey, what should I be doing? Alright, Soulful's Forestral Shadow Priest actually getting pummeled by the Keeper of the Grove. Has to be very careful here, as those Huntresses are now making its way over. Is going to be able to get a little bit of distance there, trying to get a little bit of healing going, as the Huntress now looking to retreat back. One Huntress could be in a little bit of trouble. Another Footman taking a little bit of damage. That Huntress still okay for now, as that Footman, or that Forestral Shadow Priest, still trying to retreat back, as the Footman and the Archmage are still there as well. Water Elemental's trying to join in as well. One Huntress trying to regroup, and the battle lines are not drawn easily, as we're looking at the red undead now going after this haunted gold mine here, or trying to set up a haunted gold mine here while the creeps are still there. This is absolutely going to be punishing as this haunted gold mine 200 hit points and climbing gauntlets of ogre strength +3 trying to get picked up here. Ghouls are nearby offering a bit of protection. Heroes are low on hit points as that crippler down to 30 hit points, down to 32, and it looks like it will be able to escape. Continuing more damage coming back across here. We're going to look, well, a low hit point footman could get taken down. It gets taken down with bounce damage here as well. All right, where is all of the action going? Archmage trying to retreat back. Where is that Cripplord? Cripplord hiding on the Blight here, and trying to perhaps get a little bit of heals going. Meanwhile, the Archmage, low hit point footman or Ghoul, going to get taken out. Level 3 now on the Archmage of Teal's. Of the Teal human player, as level 3 Archmage will be dropping level 2 water elementals, causing quite a bit of problems. Null Overseer gets a final shot off on that Acolyte there as the expansion gets shut down before it even gets set up. Level 1 on the Keeper of the Grove will get to level 2 off of this Null Overseer creep camp. Huntress is joining back up as well, as Teal seems to be taking a little bit of the lead. However, a Criplord with that well-timed Impale could get some big damage across some of those footmen there, as they are still trying to retreat back. 2 low hit point footmen looking to retreat away, and they will be regrouped up with the rest of that Night Elf army. Alright, crazy engagements so far, going back and forth. Archmage Huntress is still looking to engage here. Criplord getting caught out in open field, getting almost surrounded by those Huntresses once more. No easy way to escape. No Unholy Aura, as that Criplord down to 58 hit points and could end up getting taken down. The Beetles should actually be trying to, well, cause a little bit of separation there. There's a little bit of healing from the Forest Troll Shadow Priest as it runs on by, as that Criplord is back up to 84 hit points. All right, little bit of natural regeneration here. No one has any expansions set up. One base for each, as Soulful is going to lose this peasant, and that Archmage still going to gain a bit more experience. In terms of hero level 2 on Linger, level 3 on the Archmage coming around here, level 2 on the Criplord, and level 2 on this Archmage. All right, hero levels relatively close. Forest Troll Shadow Priest may try to get in a little bit more healers. There's some siphon mana, and while trying to engage here, all right, trying to back away. Does it going to buy a potion of healing? Does buy a potion of healing and says thank you very much. He can now join in on the battle. All right, joining in on the battle here. Water Elemental's trying to engage here. We're going to look at Raven TT. There's a quick Impale, picking up many of the units, but the Forest Troll Shadow Priest does finally get taken down. Siphon mana, taking away mana from that Keeper of the Grove. Could try to give it to Soulful here, as the Archmage does get up to level 3. Level 3 Archmage. Level 2 Water Elementals could be dropping in as the Mountain King shows up and throws down a big Thunderclap as well. Blood Mage versus Mountain King coming in from the human side here, as there's just a lot of aggression coming on back and around. All right, there's a quick Impale, siphon mana away from that Mountain King, but Mountain King, well, the Keeper of the Grove gets an entangle off onto that Blood Mage instead, and now that Blood Mage is a little bit worse for wear. Needs to get a lot of heals as well. He uses a potion of healing. Mountain King currently going to get some siphon mana, no more, at least for a little while, no more Thunderclap, as the Mountain King is now sitting below 90 mana, but could get back up there quickly. Blood Mage trying to siphon more mana again, more Water Elementals still being dropped, and not having any mana coming in from the Teal side is, well, the big downside here. Archmage now running into a little bit of trouble, as Ghouls are coming in from the far side as well. Dustwallow Dweller, how are you doing? As the Ghouls are trying to get in position here, Archmage going to go ahead and use the Scroll of Town Portal in order to get away, and get away he will, as he retreats all the way back home. I'm not sure what's going on, but I only hear audio from the right. I don't have any sorts of pan going on. Yeah. I don't think it may be you. That's all I'm saying. Maybe you. Coming around through, Archmage now going to make its way back down here as well. Where are the units going to try and travel to next? Your sound broke. No, it's fine now. Oh, it was me? When you say your, when you wiggled the cable. Okay. My goodness. Do I need to... I don't earn enough to buy a new soundboard and sound equipment, or a new computer any longer from casting. So, well, casting on a 6-year-old, 8-year-old system, or a 10-year-old system now. Back before there was audio interfaces built specifically for streamers. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue this battle here. Archmage, Blood Mage, continuing the pressure on forward. Rifleman, Priest going to join in on the battle here, and really Soulful being quite a bit aggressive, getting caught here, and now being forced to Scroll of Town Portal back out. This is a horrible spot to be in, and he is going to definitely be punished for it, losing multiple units, including another Rifleman who was not close enough for that Scroll of Town Portal to whisk him away. The little bit of the hill causing a little bit of, well, causing a little bit of distortion, making it look like that Rifleman was closer than he really was. Expansion attempt, no, not coming in. Cryptlord sitting at level 3. And, well, currently here on Knollwood, the map is large enough in this 2v2 matchup to try and move around the map and do a little bit of creeping. So far, though, Arcane Sanctum, we are going into Rifle Casters, Archmage, Bloodmage, going to be trying to hide inside here. No mortar teams either, as the Dryads and Huntresses are now putting in pressure. This could, well, really be a problem here. 39 supply going up against a rather large army as the units are now trying to push their way here. Rifleman and Bloodmage going to try and hold the door as the Scroll of Town Portal now being activated. Undead going to be joining in on the party, should be landing down to the south here. Here we are, here we go, going to go ahead and engage. However, a Thunderclap, no Thunderclap coming in from the Mountain King, who has just a little bit too much mana. A quick impale right there. A lot of Dispel as well, as many of those beetles are going to get caught up. So far, here's the counter push, 2v2, and there's been so many fights just outside of this red human base as a, well, Flame Strike amongst all of those units right there. Soulful with the Flame Strike AoE causing problems, forcing the units to try and retreat back as, well, Forked Lightning, well, taking down multiple units there as well. More Siphon mana, Mountain King constantly low on mana. That Sobi Mask giving additional mana essentially to the Blood Mage at this stage, as another Siphon mana right there trying to be used as well, trying to get that Cryptlord back up on mana. Is going to go ahead and get the Impale up. Yes, he does, but the Dryads are still poking through. Keeper of the Grove using its mana as quickly as possible. He levels up amongst the Siphon mana, giving more mana to the Blood Mage, as the Blood Mage may try and throw down some Flame Strikes again. Alright, more Siphon mana away, but Mountain King is getting shut down, and the Blood Mage may become the MVP of this 2v2 matchup, keeping the other enemy heroes constantly in check if Red ends up winning this fight. Units are charging head on into this battle here. I don't see a Death Knight being trained. No, take it back. Death Knight now getting queued up by the Red Undead. Maybe you set up your speed. No, I definitely did not set up my audio as mono. I have, so it should be exactly that. All right, let me know. All right, coming back around here, Death Coil here, Granite Golem, gonna get taken down here. We will drop some decent items. Death Knight out onto the battlefield, allowing for some easy, Potion of Restoration, 500 hit points, 200 mana. That is gonna be useful on that Death Knight. Potion of Restoration giving an additional 2, essentially 3 additional Death Coils for that Death Knight, as that 200 mana, you able to easily generate an additional 25 after you use that for 3 additional heals, so 600 hit point heals right there. All right, Rock Golem and Granite Golem down to the south here, both sides trying to clear out these Granite Golem creep camps. Very difficult to clear out, but very powerful. Very, very powerful items for the army, and a Scroll of Restoration on the opposite side. So that's going to be 150 hit points and 150 mana to all of these units, including the Dryads, which could become incredibly important. There isn't that many other casters coming in from the human and night elf army, but the Dryads, well, in comes the priest, so the priests are going to be able to heal up quite a bit, as well as we're going to be going into an engagement here. All right, what is going down? Flame Strike going down to try and stop some of that mining. Rifleman going to try and engage, and we're looking at a little bit of pick-off so far here, as a Rifleman, Archmage able to take down a unit. Here comes the engagement. Archmage does have double gloves of haste. No entangle right there onto that Keeper of the Grove, as well Blizzard now raining down, coming in from the teal army here. A battle completely surrounded on both sides. Archmage could have a lot of problems. Going to try, and where is he going to try and go? Mantle of Intelligence, Potions of Invulnerability could try and pick it back up right there. Death Knight now picks it up, as Scroll of Town Portal going to try and reposition once more. That Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used just in time to allow the priest to get in a little bit of additional heals. Beautiful micro there, as we see a Scroll of Town Portal trying to reposition, trying to not get flanked. Blood Mage down to 50 hit points. Is he going to end up getting taken down? It looks like he's trying to run into a back corner, and he's going to run all the way back there. Priest is going to try and hear Keeper of the Grove, however, runs head on, shuts down that Blood Mage. Thunderclap also being used as well. Undead taking an absolute beating in this fight, as we see a quick impale. Scroll of Restoration used there to try and keep the Rifleman alive. Priest also continuing to heal, as Rifleman still going to get taken down. And Death Knight still leading the charge here as well, alongside that Crippler who's sitting at level 4. Keeper of the Grove picking off units from the back, and the Priestess of the Moon with True Shot Aura showing big damage indeed. Naga Sea Witch and the Priestess of the Moon both do not have that Orb of Venom, however, even though that looks like it's going to be that triple Orb of Venom strategy. All right, red human and undead working well together. Meanwhile, we are looking at an Ancient Protector being built off at the 10 o'clock location to try and shut down the expansion. Teal trying to make its way back over, as the Town Hall is getting a beetle infestation and could get shut down as well. Coming back around down to the south here, Rifleman continuing to pick off some of these buildings once more. Oh, beautiful time to use a scroll to heal right there, but a Mountain King comes in from the back and now followed up with a Blizzard, gonna get taken out as the Archmage now shows up at level 5. All right, armies are just going all over the place. Mountain Giants trying to tank against those abominations. Priestess of the Moon now sitting at level 2. We could be going into Searing Arrows. Are we seeing more Orbs of Venom? Not only on the Keeper of the Grove still, as the Blizzard coming in from the other side here, forcing the Red Army to try to engage against the Night Elf. All right, the lines are just never clearly drawn in this battle here. So many narrow walkways, as the level 5 Archmage and the level 4 Mountain King still trying to fight it up here. It's whoever is fighting a 2v1 battle seems to be losing. No big surprise here, as the Carrion Beetle is now 22 to 27 damage. Gonna really rack up some more damage indeed. Turning back around, Archmage is sitting at level 5, trying to finish off some of these other units again. And, well, the Red Army is trying to stuck between these two armies here, as the Thunderclap now comes in once more. All right, there it comes in a taunt. More Blizzard as Archmage, and all of these priests are actually walking through the Blizzard. They're taking wave after wave of damage as an Abomination gets taken out as well. All right, Teal is chasing in from behind. The Teal army could have actually walked back up here and tried to reestablish some decent lines while leaving that front line there to engage. But now in comes another proper flank once more, but the Mountain Giants are well too low on hit points to really try to go for any serious fighting. Meanwhile, back off over here, Ancient Protector going to get taken out. Acolytes are going to be transitioned over. Still more fighting underway. It is now, 2 additional Acolytes mining at the expansion over there at the 10 o'clock location, as Blizzard still rains down on this battle here. Quick Impale going to shut down a couple of Mountain Giants. Mountain Giant gets taken down. Blood Mage gets up to level 4. More mana for that Crypt Lord, as that popping up beasts all over the place. Meanwhile, Blood Mage going to try and siphon more mana away. Archmage losing quite a bit of mana as well, as going to be forced to retreat back. Deathcoil on from the Death Knight trying to save these Abominations, as the low hit point Abomination going to go ahead and try and retreat back. More siphon mana away. That Priestess of the Moon absolutely looking delicious in terms of mana, as the Blood Mage retreats back as well. Are we going to see some Flame Strike? Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. There goes some damage. Archmage gets taken down by the Mountain King's Storm Bolt. This battle, non-stop fighting for the past 12, or feels like 12 minutes, as both sides are just constantly engaging against each other. There was a short reprieve where they were battling up against the creeps, but that was, very short-lived, as they finally go back to their respective corners. More riflemen getting trained, more priests getting trained. This 2v2 is just really crazy, and I keep on hearing a sound like the start of an Alexa alarm. I don't know if it's just me. That's why I keep on pausing mid-sentence. Scroll of Town Portal saving both of those Abominations right there. Deathcoil saving one, and the Scroll of Town Portal saving the other. Crypt Lord needs to back away. Finally, Abominations breaking free. Acolytes needed to move around just a bit, but those units are still low on hit points, as that Death Knight not yet at level 3, not able to easily heal these Abominations. And with now just more Abominations being added instead of Obsidian statues, those units just may get taken down. All right. Keeper, well, Priestess of the Moon does in fact have the Orb of Venom. Naga Sea Witch does not have that Orb of Venom. And we're looking at the units getting ready to engage once more. One Spirit Tower, however, an Archmage with Blizzard, level 3 Blizzard raining down, dealing so much damage to all of these buildings here as the Acolytes could all get taken down. One more wave could finish off more as the Riflemen are going to finish that target practice against that Haunted Gold Mine. Meanwhile, Beetles infesting, making sure that there is no expansion as the main gold mines only have 6 minutes or 5.5 minutes of mining left. Red Army looking to perhaps rotate. Abominations could actually head over to this Fountain of Health here and use the Fountain of Health. Fountain of Health is a percentage-based regeneration, so the Abominations are going to heal up extremely quickly. And this is a great find for the undead here, who had 2 very low hit point units. All right, using this is going to be a great benefit here. You can see the Abominations were around 300 hit points just moments ago, now back up to 900 as well. Going to continue to climb a little while longer, but during this time Teal is able to clear out some more difficult creep camps and now get a blue drake egg. All right, a blue drake egg, powerful summon. However, easily dispelled. That may be the problem. Blue Drake Ed, however, luckily for them, it isn't abolish magic. It is the AoE dispel, which is not nearly as powerful against a single target. All right, Rifleman, Priest looking to work together. Rifleman having 1-0 upgrades. Units going to try and engage here. Beetles are now still continuing to pop on up as the Red Army looking to put pressure here on the castle, upgrading keep of human. All right, Teal during this time still taking opportunity and time and finding the time to build up additional or to clear out additional creep camps. Mountain King now with the gloves of haste. And the Red Army still working very well and close together. This Owl Scout is continuing to scout out and give information about where this Red Army constantly is. 0-1 upgrades on the Abominations, no Obsidian statues amongst all of these units. As we're looking at, well, Rifleman and Priest looking to try and put pressure on. Priests do deal very good or do a lot of that healing here, and the Archmage army now just going to try to run back off to the north here. There's a Scroll of Town portal trying to retreat back out. Where are all of these armies traveling back off to, as the armies are all separated from each other temporarily? This battle still a little bit, yet to be defined. Yep, live replay. Okay, Q8 Venom, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping on by. Couple of quick, catching a couple of those units mid-transit. Level 2 Death Knight with only a level 1 Death Coil, trying to save that Abomination, but that Abomination really just taking quite a beating as we now see Blizzard raining down here. All right, Blizzard raining down this Abomination. No Staff of Sanctuary. That Abomination going to get taken down. Armies are trying to rotate every which way again and again as the Death Knight falls at level 2. Flame Strike, Blizzard catching some of those units once more as they are trying to retreat back out. Impale going down across multiple heroes. The Dryads, saying, look, what's up? Our partners, our heroes leading the army, Archmage of Raven and Soulful, the human and undead, both being forced to retreat back here as a little bit of damage does stick around. All right, unit's going to try and heal back up once more. Priest, well, Priest going to be able to top off this army here in just a moment. Meanwhile, back off here, we are looking at more heals as well. That Ritual Dagger to try and heal up these Abominations, sacrificing a corpse and now training up some Obsidian statues as well. Meanwhile, use of the Fountain of Health, very helpful to try and offset some of this disease cloud that is on these Riflemen here. The Priest perhaps should turn off auto heal, as the disease cloud will make those priests have to constantly heal over and over again, thereby draining their mana. But the Archmage with level 2 Brilliant Aura, level 2 Brilliant Aura, keeping things at least well for now. Gold mines, only 90 seconds of mining left pretty much between these teams. 1 minute of mining left for the Night Elf. We are looking to establish up another expansion or another gold mine by the undead here at the 10 o'clock location, but it may not get operational. Fly Machine going to easily scout this out. Abominations now making their way down. Rifleman seemed like everything just zoomed out just a tad more. Now, as the Abominations looking to try and engage. All right, here comes the engagement. Siphon mana away from the Archmage. Units continuing to try and fight. Mountain Giants, yeah, if the Mountain Giants are fighting at the Fountain of Health, well, they are just going to be regenerating so many hit points. It's not going to be even funny. Mountain Giants, if you're able to fight with a Fountain of Health behind you and you get the advantage and your opponent does not, that is a big advantage, especially since this is on top of a hill. So the riflemen with ranged attacks will be missing their targets at times. All right, Mountain Giant's going to easily take down this gold mine, this haunted gold mine here with those siege clubs. As the riflemen making sure that there is no expansion here coming in from the human. All right, everyone has been on one base play. This last guard tower will get taken out. Archmage going to stay at level 5 and level 4 for the Blood Mage. Meanwhile, Death Knight still sitting at level 2. Really needs to get up to level 3. As Mortar Team is now trying to find a way to break free, able to actually come across here. And now what is going to end up happening? Mortar Teams are down across here, and they're going to try and engage as the Blacksmith's going to easily get taken down. Where is the Teal Army? Teal Army now trying to go after the Undead Army here. What Abomination hiding in the back, but this is a 2-on-1 fight inside the base here as the Red Army now trying to push on in. All right, there's Blizzard, and Teal pretty much has nowhere to go. This is the problem for Teal right now, as the armies are going to try and fight here. Where is it going to... Oh, well, Army's going to land over here, bottom to the south here, and we are now looking at a big fight coming across in the Teal human base. All right, more damage coming across. Human Archmage, where is it? Or Red Archmage really needs to come down with Flame Strikes and Blizzard right here, as we're looking at the units trying to stay alive. Once more, Scroll of Town Portal in order to try and retreat. He was taking a bit too much damage, and now the Red Archmage is going to be forced to retreat as well, getting that Crypt Lord caught out in open field, forcing a tactical retreat. A big hiccup there by the Undead, but he was still able to get back and now, well, perhaps get that Crypt Lord back up to full. Meanwhile, a couple of, well, Death Knight getting caught out in open field once more, and that may be, well, the first of many fails coming in from the Undead, as we're looking at, well, the Abomination getting taken out, and now perhaps another Abomination with slow poison could get taken down as well. Mountain King Stormbolt could try and finish things off. Is it going to try and is it going to get taken down? There's Siphon Mana as the Abomination trying to retreat back as a red or blue Drake now out here onto the battlefield with that slow attack as well. No Dispel. We are looking at Inner Fire on those Riflemen. Archmage and Blood Mage doing their best to try and create a little bit of a zoning effect with Blizzard and Flame Strike going down, hitting many of the heroes. The Flame Strike followed by Impale, followed by Blizzard, really racking up that damage there. If that more damage, if you have another hit like that, that is really going to really offset the Night Elf heroes, as they are taking so much damage. They are absolutely getting blasted away, but the Archmage and the Blood Mage were standing still for far too long. Archmage falls at level 5. Soulful gives the GG, and that is going to be the game. The red team ends up losing this matchup. The teal team working together, able to outlast their opponent. And Linger just not, or excuse me, not Linger. Heroes, it would be Raven just unable to get that Death Knight to level 3. That was the problem. Not having a level 3 Death Knight really took away much of the Death Knight's power, not being able to heal up those Abominations, and that just snowballed into more and more experience for the Human and Night Elf team. Once the Human and Night Elf team were able to get to level 4 and level 5 on their secondary heroes, even with Soulful's great use of the Blood Mage, constantly siphoning mana, trying to shut down the enemy heroes. There were just too many hero targets to try and shut down, thereby causing the beginning of the end. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something. Try some of these strategies that you see here in your own games. See you guys next time.